Hey everybody, we are Fit to Sell Denver. This is your guide to the Mile High City. Today we are at the Bros Model at Allison Ranch. This is a Toll Brothers community in Parker, Colorado. And this is, I'm going to go ahead and say it, this is our favorite community that we've ever toured. Specifically, our favorite house. It might be gone by the time we're done with this video.
I am Angie Chavez. This is Sean Nealon. We are the real estate power couple. Make sure to call or text us with the number below and make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe, like, hit that little bell so you get all of our notifications because we drop bombs on the regular over here. So we are in the Bros Model at Allison Ranch. We're going to give you a full-blown tour today. Again, this is our favorite house that we've ever toured.
The Bros Model features 4 to 6 bedrooms, which most houses don't have.
Yeah.
It has 3 to 5 bathrooms, all customizable. It starts at 3,857 square feet with a full unfinished basement or a partial unfinished basement. They don't finish the basements here.
No. And you get to choose whether you want a full basement or a partial basement. And also another note, that 3,857 square foot, that is just the finished square footage. So your unfinished basement is in addition to that. So if you're like, hey, I've got 11 kids like we do combined, you need a lot of square footage. So this might be the house for you. So it starts at 4 bedrooms, but you can add up to 6. So as we go through the house, we'll talk about some of the different spaces where you can add bedrooms, where you can substitute maybe a loft for a bedroom or some other different things. One of the things to keep in mind, especially when you're in a Toll Brothers community, is they really encourage you to get creative. So you can go through and add structural features to the house to add some square footage. They really kind of let you be the boss. So they have their cookie cutter floor plans, and you can go in and make as many customizations as you want to them, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, what's also nice too is that each of the lots you can put a different, whatever model in that collection, you can put on a different lot.
But yeah, any of their floor plans will fit on any of their lots, which is really nice. And then there's also flexibility in garages.
Oh, yes. Big time.
Big time. So every house in the executive collection comes with a 3-car garage standard, but you can add more garage spaces. So here in the Bros, you can do 3 to 4 garage spaces. So one of the things that I think a lot of people are really looking for, especially this day and age, is a main floor primary bedroom. And let's face it, my knees are getting old. I'm not trying to hike up a bunch of stairs just to go to bed at night, right? So primary bedroom is on the main floor, and it's really, it's just an absolute amazing space. It's really big, so it's gonna fit your California king bed, your 2 or 3 dressers, any other furniture. They've got it set up here with a couple chairs in there, and then it walks into a
beautiful bathroom.
Stunning bathroom. Yeah, one of the biggest showers I've ever seen. It is so long. It's got to be 8-9 feet long, and it's got 2 shower heads. So if you know anything about showering with another person, we know that the female in the relationship typically takes the shower head, and then they jack up the temperature because for some reason y'all don't feel heat. Okay, I'm getting burnt to a crisp, and they're just sitting there like, oh, it's kind of chilly in here. Okay, well, you got your own shower head now, so you don't have to fight over it.
And it also has a full-size bench in the shower, which is great. I think,
in case you want to chill.
I believe that's customizable as well. I don't think you need that full bench in there, but it's good to have.
Yeah, and you can even configure the shower size. You can do shower heads in the middle. You can do shower heads on the walls. You can do pretty much any configuration that you want in there. So,
yeah, and then it leads straight into the primary closet, which is good enough size. It's not too big, but it's not small. It's a pretty relatively good size.
It's ample size.
It would work for just me.
So there's extra storage around, the house where I could stash my clothes.
Yeah, we got enough bedrooms in the house. You can have that.
Yeah, that's good. One of the things that I love about where they place the office, it's at the front of the house. You've got some really nice windows, really good sized windows, lets in a lot of natural light. And I know if I'm slaving on the phones all day, making my cold calls, you know, trying to pay the bills, it's nice to have a little natural light. And I also like that it's kind of tucked away at the front of the house. So this house was designed to entertain. There's so much open space, a couple different areas for like communing, eating, dining, formal, informal. So if you do have like friends over or family, or maybe your 11 kids are just going absolutely haywire, you can go to the front of the house, get some work done, make some phone calls, and feel like you're kind of separated from everything and have a little bit of separation where it's not as loud.
One of my favorite things about that office is the vaulted ceilings.
Come on now.
Vaulted all the way up. You feel like you're in a separate little house.
Yeah, they've got like the A-frame design going in there, which is really nice.
It's my favorite. You don't feel like you're in this like stuffy office that you just hate working. It's nice in there.
Yeah, like this, yeah.
I would work in
that
there
office. Yeah,
all day
like,
long.
You're not in a cubicle here, all right? You get a full office. One of the things that they added here that you can go ahead and do like afterwards is they've added a lot of design features. So they've got decorative beams in the office as well. Just really makes a classy touch. They've got built-in shelving, built-in cabinetry. Anything that you can dream up, you can pretty much do. Some of the stuff, like some of the wall covering stuff, just to be flat out honest with you, it's probably more economical to do a lot of that stuff after the fact. You have to factor like when you're working with a builder and you're making these upgrades, some of the stuff that might be easy to add after the fact, you don't have to finance it over like a 30-year period if you're financing the house. And a lot of times the builders, they charge quite a bit extra for those premium items. So if you don't mind like doing a couple projects once you move in that are just like more aesthetic projects, then you can go ahead and do that after you move in and probably save quite a bunch of money.
On top of all of the lovely things that we love about this house is they have 2 eating spaces in the kitchen area, kitchen dining room kind of area. You got a little eating dine-in nook that has like bench seating, which you can make. It's awesome. Has all of the windows around. You can just put a table there. It also has just kind of a little bit of a formal dining area next to the kitchen. So not to mention this ginormous island.
It's freaking huge. When you think about it that way though, there's actually 3 areas because you can definitely eat here on this countertop. We're choosing to use it as if it were a seat. You can use it however you want once you buy it. No judgment from us, but you can definitely eat here. This is a nice little prep area that you can feed the kids at. There's also the second area and then more of the dining. You know, I'm thinking like breakfast over here, breakfast to the west,
breakfast nook,
formal dinner, pot roast, all of the trimmings. That's going to be over in the formal dining room.
Yep. Not to mention the cabinet color in this model. You don't have to do this cabinet color, obviously, but blue and white and grays right now are amazing.
I'm dressed like the cabinets. Whoops.
We actually didn't even plan that.
Wasn't even planned. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. But I
Thank
love
you for noticing. However, appreciate you.
I love the color schemes in this house. They're awesome. But also a laundry room is on the main floor. Coming out from the garage, you got a huge pantry.
One of the big flaws I see in like home design lately is they put that laundry room right next to a primary bedroom, which, okay, for convenience of just like putting the clothes away might be good. But I'm trying to do my laundry at night usually. Like I've got the cycles going. I don't want to have to listen to the laundry going while I'm trying to take a nap.
Wow, that's a very good observation, actually.
Yeah, that's why they bring me one.
Well,
Thanks.
Yeah. You do your own laundry? Oh, okay.
All right, as if there wasn't enough to love about just the main floor in general of this house, the Brass model comes complete with a 4-panel, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4-panel sliding glass door, all of them open, so it truly brings the outdoors in. So on a nice breezy day, you get a little bit of that breeze coming inside, which is really nice, and it's just really easy to get in and out. The patio is covered, as are most of the patios here in Allison Ranch. They come with covered patios. So as you know, we get 300 plus days of sunshine in Colorado every single year. And during the summers, it's not uncommon that we have a string of 90-degree plus days in a row. So on those nice hot days, you still want to be outside. You don't want to sweat to death. you got the covered patio. It's kind of the best of both worlds. Another great thing that Toll Brothers allows you to do is as you're coming and making your selections and making all of your electrical hookups and whatnot, you can add a spot for a ceiling fan to be installed over the covered patio as well.
Cool you off a little bit.
Cool ya.
Okay, so now on to the kitchen. Everybody wants a big kitchen. Yeah, there's lots of cabinet space in this kitchen. Like we said, large island, you got the eating space, you got the Jenner gas stove.
Yeah, like the sickest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is professional,
gold
chef's grade.
features.
Gordon Ramsay would love to serve up some food on here.
It also has a built-in whirlpool refrigerator.
Classy.
Pretty big, which is awesome. You also have the walk-in pantry. This one has glass doors on it, which is pretty awesome. I like to keep my pantry. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
No, that's not the pantry.
That's not?
No, the closet.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes, go check.
I gotta double check. Yeah.
It might be in second pantry.
Oh, that is a pantry. Babe, you're so smart.
The pantry has glass door on it, which again, you don't have to do that, but that one's great. I love to keep my pantry pretty clean. And I think it kind of helps make it you stay pretty clean because you can see right through it. But
When you're forced to present in a way, you present in a way. This is how it works. All right, we're gonna move upstairs, and the greatest thing about the Bros model, in my opinion, is this open loft area. Now, Toll Brothers, again, they're gonna let you customize a lot of things. They chose to put an open loft area here at the top of the stairs. You can just as easily make this another bedroom and bathroom. So that's where you get the 4 to 6 bedrooms, 4 to 6, 3 to 5 bathrooms. That's one of the options where you can enclose that. I personally think it's great that they kept this as an open loft. I think lofts are some of the most versatile areas in the house, okay? Especially those of you with kids. Like, it's really nice to just have their own separate area. They've chosen to build in some desk spaces. So great to get homework done, great to study, great to play video games, great to just kill time. It's really just a really nice, kind of a secondary living space.
yeah, so one of the bedrooms I would love for my daughter, say. You walk in, you have to the right, you have a little nook for her own, very own little office space.
A little pocket office.
Oh, it's
Little
so
pocket
cute.
office.
How many have those? And then you have a full bathroom there as well, and then walk-in closet in that bedroom. So awesome if you have like maybe an older kid that wants to kind of feel a little bit more like an adult or have her own space.
I don't need you, Mom and Dad. I
Yeah.
got my own space up here. Got it. Love you too.
Kick you in the basement.
Dinner's at 6, okay?
But then on top of it, you have 2 more bedrooms up top with the
Conjoined bathroom.
Conjoined bathroom.
Conjoined bathroom.
Still trying to figure out how to word that. But the bathrooms meet in there, and that's good for...
Yeah, just good secondary bedrooms, good sized. Everybody gets their own walk-in closet as well. So that's another thing with the Toll Brothers is they've really placed a premium on closet space, which is nice.
Yeah, these kids have a lot of clothes.
These kids have clothes. We've got clothes. We live in a society where clothes are just everywhere. Everybody's got clothes. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, another great thing about the Bros, this model home, not only does it back to the open space, but you can access it a couple different ways because the unfinished basement, first off, it's the full footprint of the house, so it's absolutely massive. It's like a 1,500 plus square foot unfinished basement. So again, if you do have more kids or you want to turn that into a gaming area or whatever you can really imagine, it comes with the super tall ceilings down there. So it's not like a lot of basements where you feel like you're just like, you got a duck or anything. No, they've got the full-size ceilings, like 9 or 10 foot ceilings in the basement. So when you go to finish it how you want. This one comes with a walkout. So it makes, again, indoor-outdoor entertaining space, just really accessible and super fun, and makes me love this house just that much more.
So one thing with the Toll Brothers community here at Allison Ranch, their lot sizes in phase 1 start pretty much about 5,600 square feet to about 11,000 square feet, depending, which is all relatively, those are really good sizes. Phase 2, you're looking more of a 6,000 to maybe 13 or 14,000 square foot lot. So if you want that bigger lot, A couple of the people in the community already were hearing that they're putting pools in. So these
That's
lots
where we'll all be this summer.
these lots are great sizes. The prices of these homes at the Brass models start at $921 base price, and that's all going to vary depending on the lot that you pick, all of your finishes, all of that. It kind of goes up from there, but the base price is starting at $921.
Yeah, $921. And yeah, there usually is a lot upgrade. I think the lot upgrades can be anywhere from 75 to 150K. Again, that's going to change based on market demand, the overall housing market in general. One of the things to consider too is the smaller lots are reserved for different collections. There's 3 different collections here at Allison Ranch. We're in the estate collection, which is the upgrade, the more ritzy here in the Brass model. It's their high-end homes, so you're going to get bigger lot sizes for the estate collection. But any of the lots that are reserved for the estate collection will fit any of the floor plans. So they're all designed to fit the floor plan, the model, the footprint of the house.
Whatever one you want on that lot.
Yeah, you can configure it just as you'd like. Let's talk community here. All right, so Allison Ranch sits in the Douglas County School District, which is really good for you if you care about where your kids go to school. Douglas County has some of the highest rated schools in the state, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But shopping, dining, entertainment, it's all really close here at Allison Ranch. You can get the Denver Tech Center, you can get E470, you can get Castle Rock relatively quick. Outlet stores.
Park Meadows Mall.
La Loma, one of the best Mexican food restaurants ever with one of the greatest views ever. It's all there. Not to mention here in the community, you've got a community clubhouse, there's an event center, there's ball fields, basketball courts, a turf field as well. Plenty of open spaces to walk your dogs. Yeah, and little pocket parks everywhere. A lot of fun.
If you guys are interested in scheduling a tour, learning more about this community or any other Toll Brothers communities or any communities here in Denver area, we are your go-to. Don't forget to call, text, email, and hit that subscribe button now.
Right now.
So you can see what we have to offer.
Thank you for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun touring the Brass with you. Stay tuned. We've got a couple other home tours coming up in our next few videos, including 2 more here at Allison Ranch. We've got the Yale model and the Eldorado. Do not miss those. We're out.